and I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
Patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper sycamore tree. Dream a little dreamer. Seem to whisper
from above. Every day would seem turning into love song. When you speak, angel, sing from above. Every day would seem
1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.